Alright everybody, this is David Dwayne, the Biz with My First Name's Radio. Right now we got the real Logic Blade.
What's up, man?
In person, what's going on?
Good, man.
So good. I mean, so good to meet you. And I'm glad you remember because a lot of people be finding it like, I don't know this nigga.
Like I said, man, when early on as a new artist, people who rock with us this early on stick with us forever. It don't matter if it's 10 million records down the line. Like we always gonna remember who was like rocking us from the get-go.
For sure, definitely. So thank you again. And tell me how this tour has been so far for you.
It's been amazing. I've been learning a lot. It's my first tour. So, you know what I mean? So I'm learning a lot of things in terms of what fans react to. I'm learning a lot of what my fans like the most off the EP. So it's been beautiful. I get to grow and be with people who I came up with, like Bridget Kelly and Melody, so who are kind of like big sisters to me on the whole tour.
So what's this tour been like versus other shows that you've done? Because I mean, you traveled up and down the coast,
Yeah. Like
hard one, huh?
You know what? This one has the most. I've seen the most diversity. Like we here in New York, where they go hard, so it's like they love it. They don't. They don't. You know immediately. Whereas last night we was in Penn State,
right?
Where they were just happy to get a free concert. They was like appreciative of good music and real singers.
Heard they had their own currency over there too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like, I saw that on Bridget's Instagram. I was like,
that was thug style out there. They got their own joints. And then then you do someplace like Atlanta where kind of like where everybody here wants on the grind and trying to make it themselves. They come to see it more so observe. So I just want to experience a lot of this diversity in person. Like, okay, so this is what it is. I get it.
Definitely. So I mean, how has the fans been responding to the EP since the last time we talked?
It's been amazing. You'll always see somebody in the front row who know the words to the song. You know the words? Like, you be singing birds? Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So it's good.
XO was on Love and Hip Hop just a little bit, so you peeped it from that. I heard, I was like, damn. I was like, get it in Logic. I almost sent you a tweet, but I be sending too many tweets. You know I had to do automatic tweets now because I told you.
You do automatic tweets? But I don't necessarily get annoyed with my fans. Like, I understand they actually get annoyed for me. So sometimes, okay, put it this way, I'm a new artist, so I'm learning, like, I'm still learning my sound and growing as well. So I'm figuring out my album. You only get one first album, so I got halfway through my album. I'm saying, okay, I'm done. We got a release date, and then I'm like, I want to give the best. So I got to kind of learn that ground to where I got to tell them and try to get them to be patient, but they don't care. They like, where's the music? So sometimes I be wanting them to understand, like, yo, like I'm trying to give you the best product. Like I'm not trying to be like,
you gotta wait on that like Drake says.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to be like one of them artists who just put it out because I feel like y'all gonna push y'all $10 up for me. Like I appreciate that, but I want y'all to really, it's a recession. Let's keep it all the way G. You know what I mean? So
and it's good to wait to have the best product. I know Bridget is waiting on, she's waiting to do hers. Like Luke is waiting to do his album. I know Melody, they waiting to do their stuff. It's like right now at this point in time, especially with R&B, you have to make sure it's the right product because if it's not, then
you gotta own that.
Yourself
if you come out as who the label wants you to be and not who you really are, you gotta own that for the rest of your career. So how you come out is how you're gonna be remembered.
Right.
So I just wanna, give y'all the best of me pretty much. That's all it really is.
Definitely.
And that's if I could ask my fans one thing, is just to kind of, but I do kind of like the fact that they'll hit the label and be like, Logic music.
Sometimes I be looking at the fans, I be like, why are y'all doing that? They don't even be looking at them tweets, but sometimes the labels actually really do. Especially your label.
The fans forced XOX, to get the visuals and all that stuff. They were just upset. They was like, yo, like, how are we, the EP's like a couple months in and we need a visual, but it wasn't never one thing where the label wasn't trying to do it. It's just kind of like they wanted it to be perfect. You know what I mean?
Right. It was more so the time.
But they kind of, the fans definitely strong-armed that when it made it come sooner, but we were still getting, like, one thing I will say, Def Jam, No ID, and Rock Nation been super supportive.
Definitely.
So any delays are just because we just strive for perfection as a team.
Definitely. So now what's going on with the songwriting? What you got coming out?
Now that I'm working on a project, I don't be trying to give too much of me away.
Any new stuff with Keisha? Because I know she's working on the next album.
I wanted to say, Keisha is like family. Blood couldn't make us no closer. So whenever Keisha calls, I'm there. Like, I'm gonna look out for her because I've never met somebody with such a pure heart. I think she gets misunderstood a lot because she's just that real. We don't have that many real people. You know what I mean? Especially in the music industry. Everybody, like, a lot of people are fake and they'll put on a show and it's Hollywood. Like, Keisha just gives it to you 100. So people are accustomed to the fakeness and they see somebody like Keisha, you know, it can throw you off because you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Because she only know how to keep it G. Like, you know what I mean? I've seen her get in the room with dudes and like intimidate.
Oh yeah, like I've been backstage with her, like in Philly, stuff like that, and she, like her sound was messed up. She closed that door. She cussed them all the time. She's like, you're not gonna mess with the sound stuff like that. And then she looked, she said, I'm a get you.
Yeah.
She wasn't playing. Keisha is that chick. Shout out to Keisha because she keeps it real.
Art though is so pure. That's
it
why,
is.
Like she flew on the first. Speaking of this, you are the topic of this tour.
Yeah.
The first day of the show, like I think she was doing shows herself, and it was like the week after her birthday. Right. She caught a flight to Atlanta.
I saw
right when my show happened, and flew out within 30 minutes of me leaving the stage. Just to show up. That's some real stuff. I got family who won't do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we got them family members that say they love you from far away when the money comes inside.
You're like, I love you, I'll support you, whatever you do, just, you know, let me know the time and place. You ain't listen to my show, you ain't been to my show, you ain't heard my single, you ain't bought shit. What you talking?
Right, so it put a lot into perspective for me, for somebody like her, who I've known for about 2.5 years, to be that much of a real friend to do something.
Right. So now, are you and Bridget doing something on her album?
Yeah, I did a song. You know, she told me that Jay said that's his favorite song. It's called "Shit Happens." Oh, it's crazy. So me, her, and Eric Bellinger did that.
Oh, Eric's dope. How do you like working with him?
That's my homie. So you know, it's all good just to see the new.
Y'all right, y'all ass.
It's a new generation of music and a new generation of R&B.
Yeah, I be like, these niggas is getting the fuck in.
You got nothing to lose,
like,
man.
Where's it come from?
When you take some young people who ain't got nothing to lose who done heard, know all they like, it's like, you can't tell me nothing else I ain't heard.
Right, and I mean, your story, like, you know, just getting recognized, you know, as a songwriter, it's interesting. Tell the people who may not know, tell them a little bit about that, because it's an interesting story.
Man, I just was doing my own stuff, like putting my music up on YouTube and on MySpace. At the time, MySpace was popular. That shows how long ago. I was legit, like 16, 15, 16. Put my own music on iTunes. I asked my dad, I said, how can I get a record deal? He said, if you do it right, labels will come in. I said, that's no label. Ain't no label. There's a million people in this world who want to sing. Why a label will come after me? He's like, I can produce, you know, and you can sing, so let's put together a project, put it up. We did like 60,000 independently. The labels came calling.
So now, what if you didn't go with Def Jam, what other label were you thinking about going with? Or was it just Def Jam that you decided?
I almost ended up at Columbia. I was really.
I would throw my shade at them today.
It's tricky, you know, and then Tricky over at Epic was really trying to make it happen.
That would have been dope too.
Yeah, but I'm really happy. I'm super, super happy. You know, I feel like nobody could have really taken my sound to where it is other than No ID. So,
right.
You know, his work speaks for itself. What he's done with Big Sean, Kanye, and all the people. So I'm just blessed to be in. That's an incredible group of people.
It is.
And the company.
And it is because you just getting further and further.
Yeah. So it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing. Like I appreciate all this that's going on.
That's what's up. So now, what's the current state of the album? Can we expect? When can we expect?
Y'all getting some music really soon.
Okay.
Y'all getting singles really soon. Y'all getting
back to back.
Yeah, y'all getting some.
So tell us a little bit about that. Too much.
Free music really soon.
Okay.
So yeah, we like literally and that's the crazy thing. Like while I'm on tour, in between the dates, I'm running in the studio to finish final vocals, flying back to LA because No ID needs final vocals, singing songs, and so I've been dealing with that, and I'm excited. But it's all worth it. You know what I mean? Like for somebody on their first tour, they're like, you crazy. You know what I mean? Like you can just focus on the show.
Like just sit down, but no, you can't. Because I know who I do an interview with. In fact, it was Eric. I did an interview with Eric, and he was saying, you know, I was looking at an interview he did, and I was asking about the process of him like finishing vocals as he was, you know, he's on tour. So he's like, yeah, gotta do it.
That's the only way to do it.
Because you have to complete the job.
Because I'm gonna be mad if something come out and my vocals ain't right.
Right. You gonna be like,
yeah.
Like, why'd you do that?
Yeah. It's been fun. I've been actually able to do that, finish up the new project that's coming out.
Okay.
And then, you know, it's gonna be something kind of hold people over.
So you're doing the EP before the album? And I believe.
You more songs than you would have on the EP.
Okay, so you just want to add it in.
I just want to do a free project.
Okay.
This is some good music. Don't even put it in a box, like take it for what it is and live with it, live, laugh, love it, and, you know, or hate it if you will, but just to say, but I still want it to be great, so that's why I'm taking my time.
Yeah, and I commend you on that, because like I said, a lot of people, they just want to rush and put shit out nowadays, and then the others when you pushing stuff out, like I said, I'm not gonna lay nobody's label, but they just be, you know, we gotta do it at this amount of time. It's not, I mean, some albums are a good success within that 2 weeks, and they say, shoot. Not every, but every artist needs that time of marinating, especially like the sound that you had, Luke, Eric, Bridget, Melanie. I mean, Melanie's, you know, well established, but I still feel like you have to really wait for your voices. Like, too much of it back to back, it's going to be too much.
100%. It's good to have people like you who can understand that. You know, most people, they look at certain stuff, and as soon as they're not getting what they want, they're like, the label's not doing something right. But sometimes sometimes it's really us artists who say, yo, like, I want to give y'all the best.
Right.
Allow me to grow, allow me to put together something classic, or even try to be classic. You know what I mean? Like, at least striving for perfection. I feel nowadays not even enough people strive for perfection. They go with mediocrity. And I just never been that dude. Like, if I'm gonna learn how to play banjo, I'm gonna try to be the best. I'm gonna study the best banjo player. If I'm gonna learn how to cook, I'm gonna study the best cook. If I'm gonna learn how to shoot darts, I'm gonna go to the best dart shooter. Like, I just don't know how to shoot for mediocrity. I might fall, I might not hit it, but I'm gonna fall close to it.
Right.
As opposed to shooting for the median and falling below that. So.
Speaking of playing stuff, you play any instruments?
Yes. My dad taught me how to play guitar and
I think you told me that.
Yeah.
I forgot.
But he was so good at the piano, it just used to intimidate the hell out of me, so I kind of left that alone. I pick up the guitar every now and then, so.
So you'll mess with the piano every now and then?
Not the key.
Not even to do some vocal production at all?
Yeah, every now and then, yeah, every now and then. If I'm writing a song, I go to the piano. I mean, I'm not gonna see me pull out no piano and then show them. Not no time soon.
Well, you know, you might have to just keep practicing and practicing. I mean, that's what Bobby Valentino's doing now.
Yeah, practicing piano.
All his shows are now live. No track. Like, he just really started playing the piano. Like, I used to talk to him and he was like, yeah, I'm playing the piano now. Like, you know what, nigga? Like, okay.
It's all about artistry, man. I think there's so much music out right now. It's kind of like, how do you stand out? Like, what do you bring to the table?
So now the 2 singles that you push them down, what are they? I'm not. Do I want to ask you what the name of it, or you want to? How about you describe? Don't even give me the name.
Okay.
Because I'm not even going to do that. Always trying to get exclusive.
You know, I feel like people have heard the eclectic, not even eclectic, I would say, just me. I feel like mentally, I'm a weirdo. I think a lot of people feel like that mentally. Like, the stuff that goes on in my head, just like in a room full of people, just like, I'll notice every detail. I'll just be in my own mind and people be talking, I'm looking at the shoes and I'm looking at mannerisms and just looking at conversations. So sometimes in my mind, I'm like, I really just think some random stuff. So I think that's what Bijou 22 is somewhat like. It just was like my thoughts, just raw emotion and just honesty. But of course, as an artist, with projects, there has to be that commercial piece. So with these singles, you definitely get more like commercial music that I'm known for writing for other people as well. You know, to kind of go in and pull you into the body of work, which is getting kind of go other dimensions. Some more radio friendly songs. I kind of stayed away from that on the EP because everybody, I wrote this for people, I wrote songs for people, so I was kind of like,
you want to have your own sound.
I wanted it to be about my identity, who I am, like what I'm thinking about and stuff. So now that we've gotten that out there, we should combine the two.
Definitely. Yeah. So now, common collaboration. Who else can we expect from the collaboration wise?
Of course, the J. Cole song that the people are running.
Right.
The album, we got some cool collaborations. People are still being switched around now, but this new, this free project we're about to put out, I actually didn't put no features on it. But there's Cole is on there.
Okay. But I think you told me about that.
Yeah, but nobody else because I wanted, again, to just give a piece of who I am, my base. Not a lot of times fans get upset and they're like, yo, like you could have done without this rap on this song. Like, I feel like the days where it was just an R&B song, like you know what I mean, like where you just love the song, like Luther and Prince and Michael Jackson. Like they don't need all of it. So and sometimes they do, but not this time. I just want to be like, yo, this is me on my own, standing on my own. At least it's artist.
I respect it. I'm looking forward to it. You got like something out here that cool.
It's out there.
It is? Which one is it?
Vendetta.
Oh, duh. You know what? I haven't heard it exactly.
Yeah, check it out.
I've been waiting. Like, I've heard everything else there. I haven't heard it yet.
It's out, man. It's probably like my most viewed song. I saw something online where it was like 10 million streams or something.
I've seen the numbers.
Yeah, but I can't even keep track of that stuff.
But I haven't heard it. You know what? I literally live in back-to-back shows, back-to-back interviews.
Okay, that's how else is there?
So now, what's the just kind of random? What's the best way for fans to like interact with you?
I would definitely say on Twitter.
Okay.
Twitter. Instagram, I'll do Instagram for like a week straight and then keyboard with it.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute in there, 1 minute, you know how.
Yeah, that's why I had to build my Instagram up because I literally joined Instagram after 22 came out. So when 22 came out, I was like, yo, you gotta use your Instagram game. Now that I done got my weight up on Instagram, so I'm like, I'm going back to Twitter. I just think Twitter is more of a cerebral interaction with your friends. You know, they can say something and be upset and not mean it, you know what I mean? What's up? Yeah!
I was so fucking mad. I came out, I was like, what the fuck? He went on. Fuck y'all! I was on live for a while. How you doing?
It's an interview. We're in the middle of an interview.
Shit, sorry.